The deadly love triangle Kalia Horton had everything to live for. She was a dedicated soldier, a loving mother of two, and a loyal friend. She had recently moved to Fort Bragg, North Carolina, to join the 525th Military Intelligence Brigade, where she worked as a motor pool clerk. She was looking forward to a new start, after a difficult divorce from her abusive ex-husband. But her dreams were shattered on May 7, 2024, when she was shot and killed by another soldier, TIARA Vinson, in a jealous rage. Vinson, a parachute trigger assigned to the 3rd Special Forces Group, had a history of violence and instability. She had been involved in a turbulent relationship with a man who was also seeing Horton. Vinson could not stand the idea of sharing him with anyone else, and decided to eliminate her rival. On that fateful day, Vinson drove up to the man's home in Fayetteville, where Horton was waiting in her car. Vinson confronted Horton, and a heated argument ensued. Vinson then pulled out a gun and fired several shots at Horton, hitting her in the chest and head. Horton was rushed to the hospital, but it was too late. She was pronounced dead shortly after arrival. Vinson fled the scene, but was later arrested by the police. She was charged with first-degree murder and discharging a firearm into an occupied vehicle. She is currently being held without bond at the Cumberland County Jail, awaiting trial. She has not entered a plea, and has not retained a lawyer. Horton's death has shocked and saddened her family, friends, and fellow soldiers. They remember her as a kind, generous, and hard-working person, who always had a smile on her face. They are demanding justice for her, and hope that Vinson will pay for her crime. Horton's death is also part of a larger pattern of violence and tragedy at U.S. military bases, especially Fort Bragg and Fort Hood. In the past year, dozens of soldiers have died by homicide or suicide, raising questions about the safety and mental health of the troops. A congressional investigation is underway to find out the causes and solutions of this alarming trend. The story of Kalia Horton and TIARA Vinson is a tragic example of how love can turn into hate, and how jealousy can lead to murder. It is a story that will haunt the minds and hearts of those who knew them, and those who seek to understand.